Well, we know our lungs are an essential organ for everyday life.
But they're often under attack. You all know about the smoky skies here in the summer, and then you got the freezing cold temperatures in the winter. But October is Healthy Lung Month, and that is the time to think about what we can do better to keep care of our lungs, especially for those with chronic conditions. So we have Allina Health pulmonologist, Dr. Jesse Miller, here with some advice. Dr. Miller, thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
So let's talk about this. Our lungs can often be under attack because of what is happening here in Minnesota. What kinds of things are you seeing?
Yeah, so this summer was particularly pretty bad for a lot of my patients. You know, I see patients with smoking-related lung diseases such as COPD, which stands for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, as well as people with asthma, airway disease, et cetera. And particularly on some of the smokier days that we saw this summer, I saw a lot of patients who were really struggling. So we'd kind of have to come up with a new plan about how to avoid that. Keeping an eye on some of the indicators for air quality and kind of coming up with a plan.
And is that plan just to stay inside?
Yeah, really just to limit the amount of time. And even people with healthy lungs, I see people with other chronic conditions as well. And a lot of people like to bike, walk, run, be active outside. Even people with healthy lungs had a lot of trouble this summer on those smokier days. So what I ended up telling a lot of people is just to keep an eye on that air quality index just to see what things look like and really limit the amount of time.
Can you explain exactly, because we've heard this for people with underlying conditions, can you explain exactly what the smoke is doing in the atmosphere and what that does to our lungs that's so impactful on our lungs?
Yeah, that particulate matter in the air is just another irritant. Your lungs are meant to breathe in clean, healthy air, just like your skin is meant to be exposed to healthier environments as well. And it's just with each breath you take, just another irritant over and over again. The allegory would be something to like smoking. Smoking cigarettes day after day can affect lungs as well. And again, I go back to particularly with people who have underlying lung conditions, COPD, asthma, et cetera. It's particularly bad for those populations.
So October is Healthy Lung Month. So I just have to wonder, besides not smoking and staying inside on those really bad smoky days, what else can we do to keep our lungs healthy?
Yeah, great question. I mean, the best thing you can do is to not avoid being outside, to be active, and to use the cardiovascular system to get exercise multiple times a week. And of course, in addition to some of those other things, avoid cigarette smoking, quit cigarette smoking if you can, even though it's going to be one of the hardest things that many of my patients do.
I'm just thinking about, we were talking before, there was a time in Minnesota years ago where we never had air quality alerts. It just wasn't a thing. We did have the fires over the Boundary Waters, but the Canadian wildfire smoke wasn't necessarily a thing. And it feels like this is only going to continue to happen and get worse year after year. I mean, that's what we saw from last summer to this summer. And I guess my concern is for even people who don't have those underlying conditions, it feels like this is a problem that's only going to get worse before it gets better.
I think that's right. I mean, as far as what the cause is, it's not totally clear to me. Are we just more aware of it? Is it changing climate? It's probably a number of things, but we are more aware of it. And we know it's not healthy for lungs. And I think that's right going forward. As I said, fortunately now on our phones and weather apps and local news and weather coverage, it's reported now. So you can keep an eye on those air quality indices and see when it's not healthy and really make an effort to really limit the exposure on those days, I think is.
All right. Well, Dr. Miller, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me.